Hello again, I am Jim Bob, and welcome to F1 Manager 23 Hardcore, a series where we make things deliberately a little bit more difficult than they should be. Tonight we are heading to round 12 of Season 4. It's the Hungaroring and the Hungarian Grand Prix. You may have noticed I sound a little bit different tonight because I'm using the new Pulse Elite headset. I want to try it out for broadcasting purposes, not just game chat. So it's a little weird for me as well because I'm so used to having a pass-through on the other mic so I can actually hear my own voice properly. Can't quite hear it properly like this, so we'll just have to see how it goes. But on the plus side, whenever I mute the mic, I get a little orange light now right in my eye line, or just below my eye line. So it's nice and easy for me to see, theoretically, when I'm muted. So hopefully we won't have those kind of little periods where I'm talking and no one can hear me. We'll see how that goes. How you doing, Daniel? How you doing, Baron? How you doing, Kristaps? It's good to see you guys. Victor's here as well. Did I watch the testing today? No, I did not. I saw the results of first testing. I haven't seen the results of second testing. I've been a little busy today. But I will definitely be going through it in a bit more detail later on, once I've finished the stream. Right, tonight, Hungarian Grand Prix. We are Hungary for more points. Bubble. Terrible jokes aside, let's hope we can carry across our performance that we've had in the last few Grand Prix. And maybe contend for another podium. Maybe we can get our final podium we need for our long-term objective tonight. That would be awesome if we could get that done before the mid-season break. It is the day of the Grand Prix. We have got new suspensions, I believe. Oh, we've put them on. Okay, we've already put them on. Let's have a look then at where our car sits. Well, that's pretty nice. 9th, 6th and 9th now in the cornering. Dirty air tolerance is now best on the grid. Ooh, that's nice to see. Considering this could be our last upgrade for the season, or if not for the whole season, then certainly for a long time. That's a nice little package that we managed to put together. So let's set some objectives for tonight. Start off with quality targets as always. So the incentive is to get one in the top 10. I'm feeling pretty bullish again. I think we'll get both cars through. I know we didn't last night, but that wasn't our fault. That was us getting held up a bit. The incentive for finish position is one in the top 10. Again, I think we can do better than that, but we can't change that. We will go for the fastest lap. The finish position streak is a new one, 2 in the top 12 for 2 races. Should be able to do that. And let's set a new quali streak and hope that we can actually achieve it tonight. Again, we'll go 2 in the top 10 for 5 races. And let's see how we do. Right. Nice and easy. We are off to a bit of a soggy Hungarian Grand Prix.
Welcome to the beautiful Three Springs Valley, here in Hungary. You're joining us in Budapest for the Hungarian Grand Prix. Budapest was formerly 3 cities, and today they're all coming together to kick off what we hope will be a thrilling weekend of racing. The Hungaroring is one challenging succession of corners and turns. With few straights, it's affectionately known as the go-kart circuit. Drivers will have to find a proper rhythm to make the most of the layout, and for cars, low-speed downforce will be paramount. In the last round, Max Verstappen flew to victory, the Dutchman proving that he can be absolutely unstoppable when he's in such fine form. So then, time to get back to the action.
Reading through the comments, yeah, you can never ever read too much into the testing times in pre-season testing, because teams will run different engine modes, different fuel modes. They'll be testing different things. They won't be necessarily testing outright pace. So disregard a lot of what you're seeing in testing because it won't correlate. We've seen teams be lightning quick in testing before and then turn up to the first Grand Prix and not be quick. So, yeah, really don't pay any attention to testing, especially day one, because day one is always just not a good indicator. By the end of testing, you can kind of start to create a bit of a picture as to how the teams are going to line up, but certainly not on day one. Right, we have a bit of a wet day today, as you can see, moderate rains, so we're not going to put Ollie in the car. We're going to keep it as just Mick and Oscar, because they're going to get some broken running, I think. We're going to try and save the hard tyres, because I think we're going to need those for Saturday, for a long run, potentially. So we'll go with some soft tyres in this session. In fact, actually, let's go medium tyres. And for Hungary, we want to go 20 laps of fuel. Oop. There we go. Let's swap out some parts. And yes, we can go with that engine. We can go with that ERS. And we'll go with that gearbox. Right, now we need a setup for this car. So let's go with a 10, a 15.5. That's too much. So we'll go with a 10, a 15, a 3.7, a 2.75, and a 0.05. There we go. Now we need to sort out Oscar. So again, let's put some medium tyres on the car. Again, we want 20 laps of fuel. Change those settings. Swap out some parts. Gonna have to go with that engine. We'll go with that ERS. And we'll go with that gearbox. Right, setup for Oscar's car. Let's go a little bit different. Let's go with a 9 on the front wing, a 15, a 2.8, a 3.25, and a 0.85. There we go. And with that, we are ready to send our guys out onto the track. Let's see what the weather's going to do. Not much rain in this session. So how am I sounding? Am I sounding better, worse, about the same?
Okay, loud and clear there. Yeah, ready to check. Yeah, copy safe.
Yeah, I did a little test record earlier, and I did notice that the voice sounded a little different. Didn't know how it would come out on the broadcast though, so I'll watch back some of the stream later tonight. Have a listen.
Something seems wrong.
We're checking.
More rain expected.
All right, here comes the weather.
now.
Copy.
And it's coming a little earlier than we thought it would. It is going to peak very much on inters at some point around the half-hour mark. We'll be in the garage for some of that, but it'll be pretty wet when we come back out, by the look of it.
Right. Copy. How was the balance that time?
Traction was amazing.
Copy that.
Well, the thing with this headset is it does have AI-driven noise reduction built into the microphone. Not noise cancelling, noise reduction. The aim is to try and eliminate some of those background noises that you might hear. So hopefully when there's noise outside the house, you might not hear that anymore, if you heard it before. Maybe you won't hear the lighter clicking so much. I don't know. We'll have to just try it for a couple of nights, see how it goes. And I don't know if this needs to train on my voice at all, or if it's just going to be how it is. But yeah, like I said, we'll give it a try for a couple of nights, and we'll keep an eye on it. Let me know if things improve over the next couple of streams that we do, and yeah, we may continue using the headset going forward, or I may go back to the boom mic. I'm not sure yet. Evening, Mr. Water. How are you tonight? Right, let's have a look at these changes. So we're just a little off on a couple of things. Let's bring the front wing down. I don't want to make too much of a change. Let's try that. See how we get on with that. And let's take a look at Oscar. Cornering is way off. Let's bring that down. And let's just go with that. See how that works. Talk like that, Baron. Could make this your last live stream on the channel. And here comes the heavier part of the rain, just as we're about to go back on track. How nice. I knew I forgot to do something.
Watch those curves.
There we go.
no more rain from what we can see. Keep us updated on track condition, please.
Track condition is going to be good now. We're on the right tyres. Yeah, we've got some big injuries at the moment, though. Big injury list. I think we're missing like 10 senior players at the moment. So, that's not ideal. But we've got some very promising young lads.
Okay, comments on balance, please.
Yeah, that was great. Really good.
Okay, buddy, copy that.
So, we stayed at 97%. And I don't know if we've improved with Oscar, actually. I don't know what he did on his first run. I never looked. But definitely room for improvement there.
Check my car, please check my car.
Okay, we'll check.
Just opening up BBC Sport to see if someone's messing with me. Oh no, yeah, that is the headline. Luton takes shock lead. Well, that's not good. Right then. Let's make some more changes. So, the cornering is off, but everything else is where it needs to be. Let me try a 2.85. Move that back to there. I'm worried that might break the traction. It's one of those ones that's really tricky to tell. Let's try going the other way. No, wait, didn't we try? No, we tried a 10 and that, didn't we? Okay, well, let's try the 9.5 and that. See if that works. Let's see. Let's go with 30 laps of fuel. We're going to use another set of mediums. Okay, so that needs to be a 3.7. We corrected the camber, but we broke the toe in the process. All right, let's try that. And again, we want about 30 laps of fuel. Okay. Let's see what the weather does this time.
That's green light.
Oh yeah, it's definitely going to be a little bit wetter this time. All right, feedback is incoming.
It does look like there could be some rain later on.
Ah, so close with Oscar. We just need to click the toe once, and then that car is done. Did we get it right with Mick? No, we didn't. We went the wrong way with Mick. That should be an easy fix.
Any comments on balance?
For now, no. It feels really good.
Copy that.
Right, it is going to be dry tomorrow for final practice, so I'm not overly concerned about running in the wet. So what I'm going to do is, let's see, we're at 61%. Let's call the cars in now. And that's it for this practice session. All right, let's push that back a little bit further. Okay, so let's try that. That's it for us for this practice session. Unless it's going to dry up. It is going to dry up towards the end, so we'll go back out when it dries up again.
Something's gone on there. Looks like it's Zhou Guanyu.
The replays of crashes in practice very often. It wasn't exactly a horrendous crash. Very low speed. Not enough to take him out of the session, but certainly enough to do some damage to the car. Almost dry enough. All right, there we go. Right, let's send them back out now. Got a little kickstart on our feedback for the next session. Take a little bit of the pressure off on getting the running in for track knowledge as well.
Let's check and flag.
There we go. Practice 2 is done. So this time we'll go with about 35 laps of fuel. Let's just see. We've got the toe right, so that should now be 100%. Let's see what we've got in terms of progress on Mick. Okay, let's do that. And we'll send them out.
Green light, green light.
Toe to toe with a Ferrari there.
What's your feeling?
That is Oscar's car sorted. Going to be a little bit longer for Mick because we reset his setup. And I'm fighting a bit of tiredness right now. I slept a bit during the day yesterday and then did the stream, and then I kind of went to bed not long after that. I think I was up till about 1, maybe 1 o'clock at the latest. I wanted to make sure I was up early because I didn't know what time DPD were going to be delivering my headset today. And turned out they delivered it in the afternoon. I could have got some good sleep, but I went to bed early-ish, maybe around midnight, thinking about it. Wanted to get some sleep back in to make sure I got up early enough, and I woke up this morning about 3:30. And I tried to go back to sleep, and I just couldn't. And I'm like, oh, I'm up now. That's it. So yeah, I've been up a while. I'm starting to get a little bit tired. All right, we got feedback from Mick, and we did get it right. Excellent stuff. And there we go. We are done with practice. So now we just need to qualify, and that will be in the dry. But we're going to have some rain in the race. I could possibly sleep on the stream. I have actually played online multiplayers while I've been asleep before, and won. I might have told the story before many years ago, I don't know. Back on the PS3, there was a little pirate game called Age of Booty that I absolutely adored. It was on Xbox as well, on the 360. But I absolutely adored that game. And I teamed up with someone, and we've been playing all night. And I think it got to about 5 o'clock in the morning, and we were still playing. and I fell asleep. And my teammates stuck around for 2 more, for the rest of that match, and then the next match after that. And we won both games. And then he left me in the lobby. And someone else bounced in, and I woke up partway through that game, and I'm like, oh shit. I crashed for about 10 minutes, 15 minutes maybe, and I woke up and I'm like, oh, okay, keep playing. Yeah, you're not my teammate. We carried on. It was someone else I knew from the game, and we won that game, and then I logged off and I went to bed. But apparently I could be heard snoring over the microphone, and they were all having a laugh about it in the lobby because when you're in the lobby waiting for the game to start, you could talk to your opponents. Everyone could talk to each other, and then as soon as the game started, you could only talk to your teammate, and you couldn't hear the other team's audio. But yeah, they were laughing and joking about me snoring apparently in the lobby. But yeah, unbeaten in my sleep. So that's a nice little record, I think. But I'll never necessarily match again. I used to be really good at that game. I used to be really good. I was one of the very, very best players on PlayStation. I don't know about how good I would have stacked up against the Xbox players, because obviously this is way before there was crossplay. But in terms of the PlayStation network, I was one of the very best players of that game. I was regularly topping the leaderboard every month, which was quite nice, quite an achievement. I was very pleased with that. I just so wish that game would come back.
Our weekend continues with qualifying as the drivers fight it out for a strong grid position.
Alternative tyre allocation rules are in play this weekend. Teams will be limited to hard compound tyres in Q1, the medium compound tyres in Q2, and finally the softs in Q3.
Now there's been a bit of talk lately about Oscar Piastri. Karun, how's he been doing?
They weren't as quick as I expected them to be in practice. They'll want to land better lap times than that today to earn a solid position on the starting grid.
So stay with us, folks. It's sure to be a good one.
Karun talking shit yet again. Right, let's get our qualifying out of the way. It's ATA, so we're starting on the hards for Q1. It will go on to mediums for Q2, and then we'll get softs if we make it into Q3. I think I'm going to go with less powerful engines tonight. At least for the first session, anyway. We'll see how well we do pace-wise. I may very hastily change my mind on that. And no, I don't think I could win the race sleeping, because I'd run out of fuel. I'd put my fuel on a fuel burn and then fall asleep and wake up having retired with no fuel in the car. I've got to go with a 76%, haven't I? The other one's too far gone. All right, let me readdress the situation with Mick then. 61 or a 94? Yeah, we'll go with a 61%. All right, we are ready. Let's send them out.
Start to work on the brakes.
Yep, copy.
Okay, let's concentrate on those tyres and brakes. Copy.
Now, one thing I have noticed, and I don't know if this was always a thing, so it's been a while since I've used a proper headset when playing this game, is that with the 3D audio, and I honestly don't remember if this was the case with the standard 3D Pulse, because I just didn't really use that when I was streaming, and when I wasn't streaming I didn't really wear the headset. Didn't need to, but when Mick's engineer talks I can hear it louder in my left ear, and when Oscar's engineer talks I can hear it louder in my right ear. It's just a weird little thing, you know, because of where they're positioned on the screen determines which ear I hear the engineer in, which is kind of interesting.
So gap ahead is good. Good to go.
Clear track ahead. Good to push next lap.
Right, let's see what we can do with a bit of a slightly knackered engine. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, a bit of a knackered engine for Mick. It's, well, not knackered, but definitely below power. He is quicker in the first sector, but he did get that big slipstream down the main straight. This is where I think Oscar's likely to pull away a bit. Although, having said that, we're very, very good in the dirty air now, so there's less turbulent interference. So maybe we'll be able to follow closer through these twists and turns. Oh, there you go. Oscar is quicker in the middle sector. He'll be quickest in the final sector as well, I would imagine. A 1:14.9 and a 1:15.1.
Cool the engine. Copy.
Not bad.
Just follow the delta.
Get them back in the garage.
Box now, please. Box now.
That's good.
And we'll send them out for another run as well.
Oscar, put that.
I did play a little bit of Helldivers earlier, testing out having 3D audio on that game, and it's so much nicer being able to actually tell where the bugs are coming from. Because that's been a bit of an issue over the last couple of weeks. Hearing noises but not knowing where they are or what's causing them. And it's making hearing other little noises a little easier as well. There are little subtle audio cues when you get close to samples. And different types of samples have different audio cues. And I'm starting to pick up on those. I kind of picked up on the audio cue for common samples, but there's a completely separate one for rare samples that I hadn't ever heard. Or hadn't really noticed, and I heard it today, and I started to pick up on it, and it helped me find more samples while I was out hunting down bugs, which was awesome. Awesome to actually hear that. Right, who is this creeping up behind us? It's an Alfa Romeo.
Nice big gap ahead. Let's go. Clear track in front.
Gonna push next lap.
All right, here we go. Second flying lap. This should be our only remaining run in this session as well. Traditionally, I found that whenever I try and go out for a third run on the hard tyres, that the pace just isn't there. There's no improvement. Might not even improve on this lap, but we should do, because we've got higher confidence on this run. But no improvement for Oscar or Mick. Yeah, this is one of the strange things about qualifying on hard tyres, is that the first run is usually the best run in terms of the tyres. So if you don't get a clean run, you might get a bit of an improvement on the second run, but if you get clean runs on both, you usually don't improve after that first run. It's kind of weird. A little improvement in the middle for Mick. Nothing too drastic. Oscar hasn't improved at all yet. Norris just a little bit quicker than us at the moment. And there we go, no improvement at all.
You're P2 currently.
Mick does find a little bit in the second and third sectors, but was down in the first. So no improvement for Mick either. And that's it for Q1. We may as well just speed time up. So we're not going to get any improvement on the third run. And we are quicker than Leclerc. Max yet to set a time, but I think he's just coming up to cross the line now. Left it late for his first run. That's good enough for pole. Of course it is. Still close to Oscar though. Oscar's still very, very close. Ooh, Ferrari in a little bit of danger here. Russell has just been knocked down into the drop zone. He's on a flying lap now by the look of it. Is this enough to get him through, or are we going to get a shock Ferrari elimination in Q1? And Russell is out. That was it. That was his shot, and he's blown it. He's out. Perez is on a cooldown lap as well, so he's vulnerable. He is definitely vulnerable. Both of the Williams are on flying laps right now. You've got Stroll and Maloney on out laps. And Van Dijk has scored, apparently. Yes, he has. Good stuff. So I think Stroll's car is still pretty knackered. Let's take a quick look, because if it's not, he's got a real chance. His engine's a bit rough, but he's got a new gearbox and a new ERS. Maybe there's enough pace in that car to knock out... Oh, Zhou's done it. Zhou has knocked out both Ferrari. We're going to see a double Ferrari elimination in Q1. That is incredible. It should be Mercedes, but Mercedes are actually mid-table right now. They're 11th and 12th, and on flying laps. Can Sainz improve? No, he stays in 11th. What about Valtteri? He's got a McLaren hassling and harrying him all the way to the line here. And no improvement for Bottas either. He stays in P12. But both Mercedes are through. Both Ferraris are out. That is a huge shock. BBC Sport has yet to register. Oh, no, it's just flashed up. Who scored the second goal? Cody Gakpo. McAllister has assisted on both. He's been a great signing. Okay then, medium tyres for this session.
Should be green now. Focus on the tyres more.
Let's get those brake tanks warmed up.
I've just been checking BBC Sport just to make sure you guys aren't messing with me. It's like, oh, do you imagine if Luton beat Liverpool? Oh, by the way, you're losing. It's like, yeah, really? Yeah, oh, damn, we are. To go, but turn it around very quickly.
So track is clear. It'll be go one last moment.
No risk of traffic at the moment. Let's go for it.
Right, we're probably going to catch up to Bottas at some point on this lap. Hopefully, it'll be in a nice, easy to pass spot where it's not going to hold us up. We've had some problems getting Oscar through recently. Again, with the 3D audio, whenever we go over a curb, I can hear which ear the curb is being played to, depending on which corner we're hitting. That's kind of cool. So 114.6 and a 114.8 for Mick. Not too bad. We'll do another lap. And Leclerc goes quickest. Norris coming out as well. Yuki has set a time, and we are just quicker than Yuki. Good time for Zhou. Yeah, yes, I am on the new headset tonight, Mr. Water. That's why I probably sound just a little bit different. I don't know if this is going to be a permanent thing for our streams. I might go back to the boom mic, but I want to try it for the rest of the week. We've got tonight, tomorrow, and Friday. We'll try it out over those 3 nights. See how it sounds. See if I can get used to not really hearing my voice properly. There's no monitor function on this headset, whereas there was on the original Pulse, which is a bit odd. All right, we're back in the garage, so let's prep for that second run. We'll send Mick out first this time. Give him clean air. See what he can do with that. Let's see just how quick Max is tonight.
Okay, let's concentrate on that warm-up.
So good work on the brakes in the front, sir.
Copy.
This is good enough to go top. Nice little toe across the line, and it's not. Oh, he's a long way off. Must have got held up somewhere that I wasn't paying attention to.
No traffic to be concerned about. We're good to push next lap.
All right, let's ride on board with Oscar.
Let's go.
So we're coming up on one of the Alpines. Yeah, I saw some photos of the cars as they got on track this morning. And I have to say, I do like the look of the Alpine livery. I just wish there was a bit more of it. I mean, I said that when they announced the launch of the car. I said, I love what they've done with the livery. I just wish there was more of it on the car. Just too much black on that car. And the Haas as well. Haas is too dark.
So currently we are P4.
It would have been nice to have a little bit more white on their car.
Let's cool down a box, please.
All right, so no real improvement for Mick there.
P2 now. Good luck. Well done. Run switch cool.
You see, Oscar gained nearly 2/10 on his run. Mick actually nearly 2/10 slower. In fact, he was 2/10 slower. Just struggling without that slipstream, it would seem. Evening, Army. I'm doing well. How are you? Right. We don't have another set of mediums available. So, we're going to sit in the garage now for the rest of the session. What's the strategy for the race today? I don't know yet, because there's going to be some rain, and until we know what the rain's going to do and when it's going to come, can't really decide strategy. It would have been a 2-stop regardless. It would have been probably soft, medium, soft. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. We are through. There you see light rain for the race itself. Into the final session, and we are going to continue with this engine with Mick, I think. He's down just a little bit on power, but he's still pretty competitive, so send him out first this time.
Green light, green light.
Give him a chance to get peak confidence by setting the first time.
So let's just concentrate on those tyres and brakes.
Copy. So focus on your tyres and brakes.
Copy. Clear track ahead. We recharge off before the last corner.
You got a good gap ahead. So you're good to push.
All right, looks like we're going to get some clear-ish track. We are going to catch Max, potentially. Again, it's quite a deceptively short lap. So we might not actually catch him. I think Mick might. I don't know if Oscar will. Let's switch our focus to Mick, see if he does get held up or not. And the answer to that question is going to be no. Excellent stuff. So Mick sets the pace with a 1:15.2. That's slow. That's very slow. What the hell?
Watch your delta. Cool the car.
Yeah.
I'm expecting a big improvement on the next lap, because that is an awful time. We may have to switch the engine if we don't get much of an improvement on Mick's second run. So Max is going to set the pace here. Let's see what he does. He's slower than Oscar. Have we got another chance of a pole position here tonight? I wonder.
We'll be stopping in front of the garage.
Oh, it's below.
Right, we'll give Mick the toe. Just to give him every extra chance. I wouldn't normally go out again this early for just one lap, but I want to make sure that we can maximise our drivers' current confidence levels. And the longer we leave them in the garage, the more that's just going to naturally start to dip again. So I want to hit the track again while they're still in peak confidence. Give them the best chance of improving their times. We should definitely see an improvement from Mick, and hopefully we'll see an improvement from Oscar as well. But that first lap from Mick, very slow. Leclerc coming up to set his time. And he's slower than Oscar as well.
So nobody ahead of you. Pick up the pace and it will be go one.
Did Mick have warm-up issues? I don't think so, no. Well, I don't know. We didn't check. No, tyres are pretty much the same. Well, they're a little down, but not by much. He's going to get a big improvement on this lap just in the first sector alone. Yuki goes top. This could be pole position contender here for Oscar. He's only 6,000ths down on Sonoda. He went purple in the first, purple in the middle. The only person who's gone faster is Mick in the first. Should be purple in the third. And it is. And that's a lovely gain of 2/10 there. Mick improves. He's still down in 7th. We're going to need to put a new engine in Mick's car.
Currently P7. So it'll be normal in-lap procedures, please.
Yeah.
I've got just enough time to go out again on brand new tyres. Hopefully, we can get a little bit more out of Mick. But he's going to need a new engine. I think this one's dipped below 50% now. Sorry, below 60. No, it's still at 60. I thought it might have dipped to around 59, 58, but yeah, it's still not great. I don't know, I mean, do I really, do I want to throw a brand new engine or a nearly brand new engine in just for this race? It's a difficult choice. I mean, he's still not that far off in the grand scheme of things. It would probably be a bit of a waste to put it in here.
Oscar, pit left.
Yeah, we'll leave him with this engine. Let's just hope we can improve him a little bit more in that in this final run. We've just about got time for it. I was going to try and duck out behind that McLaren then. Never mind. All right, let's go now. I don't know if it'll be hard to overtake him. I mean, he's still relatively quick.
You're out that
Copy.
And hopefully he's not going to need to do that much in the way of overtaking because he's going to be near the front. Hopefully. It all depends on what's going to happen with the rain as well. Mick's confidence is a little bit higher on this run, and he's got brand new tyres. Don't know if that's going to make too much of a difference, though. Like Matt the yawns.
you good to go.
Not a good sign.
And track clear, track clear. So start.
Right, can we go even quicker? Not too bothered if Oscar doesn't improve that much. Got a little bit of a cushion at the top, but it'd be nice for Mick to improve and get a little bit closer to the front row. Neither driver improves in the first. Doesn't mean this lap's a bust. It could be just the tiniest little margins. Again, without live timings, we just don't know.
Taking the checkered flag.
Down in the middle as well. It's not looking good unless we have a mighty final sector. Oh, Leclerc takes pole. Ah, damn you, Charles Leclerc. But Max did not improve. He stays third. Oscar can't improve. Mick can't improve. Second and eighth. But that's two cars in the top 10 again. And if we can play it right with strategy and maybe make up a couple of places when the rain hits, you know, we're in contention for another podium. Norris looking a bit off the pace. Does improve on the final run, but he's still 10th. Yuki's the quick McLaren tonight. So we could be in a four-way fight. Let's get ready for the race.
The time has almost come for our drivers to fight it out wheel to wheel. Race day has arrived.
The heart may be in Budapest, but the racing soul is right here. Decades of F1 history saturate every turn of the Hungaroring, including the 1989 Grand Prix, where Nigel Mansell bullied his way from a P12 start to an ultimate victory.
As we look ahead to the race, Karun, how do you think the morale is over in the Alpha Tauri garage?
To be honest, I think they'll be feeling great. The mood amongst the team has been very strong recently, and they'll be hoping to deliver again today.
I wonder then what the Hungarian Grand Prix has in store for us on this occasion.
Dark rings around Oscar's eyes make him look as tired as I feel. Right. Let's have a look at the weather. It's going to rain for a bit in the middle of the Grand Prix, and it's going to dry up again. So, is that going to be mediums at the start, then inters, and then softs? Definitely going to be softs at the end. Probably not going to need to swap onto inters until around about there, so maybe hards. Mediums is going to be stretching. I think hards might be the better option. Right. Looking in the wrong places. Brain's not working. There we go. That's what I need to do. So again, that's looking like the right call in terms of tyre life. It's just a bit too much, I think, to ask for the inters, for the mediums. I wish I had more sets of softs available, but there we go. Right, we're going to run one extra lap of fuel, because we are going to be able to recover fuel quite nicely in that middle stint of the race. There we go. And with that, we are ready to go to the front row.
There's a fantastic atmosphere at the Hungaroring as we prepare for 70 laps of the Hungarian Grand Prix. You and I won't be the only ones keeping an eye on Oscar Piastri, Karun.
They're in second place on the grid, but that could so easily change in the first few seconds after lights out.
Here we go. It's time to go racing. And here we go with the Hungarian Grand Prix. And it's lights out and away we go.
And we're not the only ones who've made the start on hards. A lot of teams are doing that. We're under pressure from Verstappen. Held him off, gave him a little bit of a squeeze, and now he's under pressure from Tsunoda, who is on mediums and is looking to go around the outside. It'll become the inside here. Mixed down, he's been overtaken by Giovinazzi and Norris and Albon. Not a good start for Mick, down 3 places. And Tsunoda still battling. Can't quite complete the move yet. Now he's got it done, and he's all over the back of us, and Leclerc is just bolting away. I forgot, our car does not like hard tyres. We found that out in Silverstone. Yeah, we're over a second down already. Ah, Mick. Mick.
Okay, so let's keep going.
I just went in too quick.
Just destroyed your tyres.
Head down.
And your confidence. That's Mick's race ruined. It'll be so hard for him to fight his way back through now. Evening refill.
No energy bottle on that.
Copy.
DRS enabled. P2. So ahead, you've gone.
Alright, we got back into range, just about. Can we stay in range over the course of this lap? Because the DRS technically won't kick in till the very end of this lap, at the start of lap 4.
Overtaking is available.
Would like to turn the tyres down, but I want to make sure I can try and stay in range of that lightning fast accelerating Red Bull. Their acceleration value is so high, it's ridiculously high. And we're out of range. And now we're vulnerable to Sonoda behind on those medium tyres. We've got the straight line speed. You can see we closed in on Leclerc down the straight.
No DRS. It's a slow.
Copy. Okay,
Got to turn the tyres down. So Charles Leclerc scampering off ahead of us, and I think we've lost our chance to stay with him, at least in this stint. Maybe things will change with the weather. As Yuki gets through. Using that superior grip on those mediums. Hopefully we can stay with Yuki.
We can just focus on charging.
Ocon's got through against Verstappen. Is Ocon on mediums? He is. So we've got to watch out for Ocon now as well. And Yuki's really flying because he got into the DRS of Leclerc just like that.
Need to focus on getting the.
He's all over the back of him.
Copy.
Right, Mick almost back in range of the pack. I was good on the wets at Silverstone. Well, I wasn't bad. Could have been better. Could have stayed out on the softs. Or I could have switched to a set of softs before I went to the inters and really pushed. Might have been a bit quicker. I don't know. We were quick at times, just not quite quick enough. No, what am I thinking of? Not wets at Silverstone. Silverstone was a dry race, wasn't it? I'm thinking of Austria.
Just focus forward for now.
Ocon's got through as well. Yeah, we're at the mercy of those medium tyres right now. Leclerc pushing away again, so Yuki's obviously had to back off this lap. There you see.
Energy is available.
Just try and stay close enough to Ocon to get the DRS.
Lean on the tyres.
Okay.
I think we missed it. No, it was similar to dry race, because we went for the one stop with Mick, which we couldn't quite make work, and we went with a two stop for Oscar, and he fought his way through the field. We had rain in Austria. Don't you think it? We had rain in Canada as well. Had quite a few wet races actually recently. Turn those tyres down now.
Slow down.
Yep.
It's the middle sector that's hurting us while we're on these hard tyres. Well, at least we are going to get the DRS this lap. Is Mick going to get it though? Don't think so. Maybe. Maybe. Yes, he did.
So recharge on.
Right, his confidence is recovering reasonably nicely. We need him to get an overtake or two in though. Really boost that back up again. Can't push his tyres, not after that lockup. That's our wiggle room on tyres gone, as you can see. Who got the fourth goal? Harvey Elliott. Ocon's pushed on, got past Sonoda, broken away from him, and is now on the back of Leclerc. We've dropped way off the back, and Zhou's catching us. Also on mediums, there's another driver who's got in front of Max. So all the hard runners, apart from Charles Leclerc, seem to be struggling a little bit right now. All that bonus fuel that we started with is pretty much gone already. We're actually looking a little close right now. Maybe we can try and get a move done with Mick.
Let's go.
I'd like to get a bit of battery in his car first, though. Roll has dropped off the back. Russell has recovered a little bit. He's up to 13th. Perez still down in 17th. Still can't believe both Ferraris went out in Q1 and both Mercedes made it through. Complete reversal of fortunes. And there's Joe all over the back of us. And Ocon has broken away from Charles Leclerc, so Ocon really making the most of his mediums. But he's pushed him hard. Pushed him very hard to get there. Joe's pushing his tyres pretty hard as well. And the fact that he's stuck behind us means he's just further overheating those tyres. Gonna have a lunge up the inside here, and he's through.
Keep pushing. Big lift off. Copy. And recharge on, recharge on. Copy.
We've been dropped by Joe already. Just struggling on these hard tyres. Max is struggling as well, so we're not the only one. Going to continue to push the fuel.
Required from our side at the moment.
Yeah, copy.
So we will make some fuel back when the rain comes. Excuse me. Still can't find a way through.
Okay, recharge on.
Oh, yellow flag. That's a Haas. That's Maloney.
Copy.
But
Oh, no,
this is what
Sainz.
happened. Now
Look
here,
out for
we're
Sainz.
taking turn 6. Oh, and the
Under
car
pressure
locks
from
up.
Stroll.
But that's just the risk you take. The later you leave it.
But no, that's Gasly.
Recharge on, please. Recharge on.
Oh dear.
Copy.
Yours are going thick and fast now. We're fighting Stroll. Unsuccessfully, I might add. Tyres are already looking a bit rough.
Yeah, okay. No energy.
Copy. Think about looking.
Oscar's tyres aren't looking too good either.
Copy.
Focus on bringing the pack back up.
Let's check the weather.
DRS disabled. DRS
You know what?
disabled.
I'm going to switch things up.
Nope.
come to us.
I'm going to just hammer these tyres, put on a set of mediums, and hammer those as well.
Recharge on.
I just get the feeling that we're looking definitely into the mid-30s now, lap-wise, before we have to switch on to inters. So let's go for it. Let's go aggressive. Go another 5 laps on these tyres, box for a set of mediums, try and get a big undercut on anyone else who might have to stop. Or at the very least, certainly lap a lot quicker than the cars behind us. Will help with confidence a bit as well to be setting new personal best sectors. And Russell's in already. Oh, he's starting on softs. Yeah, no wonder. Oh, it's a bad stop. It's a bad stop. And we have cleared Lance Stroll. All right, let's try and kick on.
To lift where you can.
Copy.
There goes Maloney. And he was on mediums. And he's going for a set of softs. Oh, there's another bad stop. Okay. Anyone who's stopping early seems to be screwed right now, and that does not fill me with confidence. We have no... Leclerc's back in the lead again and pulling away from Ocon, so he's sprinting right now. And Joe's in. He's going to have a bad stop as well. Everyone's pushing their tyres so much harder than I thought they would. And he's going for a set of softs. Perez is in as well now. I might have to go softs here. I'm not good. I'm going to go mediums. Let's bring Mick in this lap.
And box.
Copy for box.
Going to go one more lap with Oscar. And then we'll box him. Mick's confidence is back almost to its starting level, which is good. Oscar's is a little bit below. I'm expecting Ocon to pit this lap.
We're boxing this lap.
Box.
Good entry.
Copy that.
So Russell went mediums. He's the first of the stoppers to not put on a set of softs. We will be the second. .3, that's not bad. New fastest lap for George Russell. Perez goes through. We are going to get out just in front of Maloney.
Okay, we'd like you to slow
And we've got a yellow flag. Who is that for? Charles Leclerc running wide.
Here we are then at the 11th corner. Oh no!
Oh yeah, running
Wide they go.
very wide.
And you really can't do that too often with these cars.
Okay, mate, let's keep looking after these tyres.
Copy.
Yuki pits. I'm guessing Ocon will do the same. No, Ocon's staying out. So undercut chances on,
Copy.
depending on what tyres cars go on to. Snow's going soft. Oh, that's a bad stop. He's still going to get out in front of us. Magnussen coming in as well. 2.2, that's a good stop. That's a solid stop.
The pit exit line.
And that'll drop us out behind Zhou.
Keep looking after these tyres.
Copy.
Fastest lap now for Maloney. I'm not going to try and set a fastest lap until after the rain. I don't see the point. We can have it now. Someone's going to beat it when the rain stops and everyone boxes back onto slicks. Whole slew of cars just in front of us. If we can get some overtakes in on a couple of those cars, that'll do Oscar's confidence the world of good. And we are down on Maloney. Quite a bit, unfortunately. But we are up on some of the cars in front. Stroll is slow. Russell is slow because he's on mediums like us. Perez on softs, fractionally quicker than us. But given how slow the Ferraris have been so far this weekend, that's not encouraging. So, in terms of mixed pace. Ocon's in. And he's left that late. He's taken those tyres down to the canvas. This is going to be for a set of softs, I'm sure of it. Yep. That's a pretty decent stop. He's going to get out just in front of us. There we are. Getting the move done on for sure. So we couldn't quite undercut him, but we did close the gap.
are free to use the energy when you want.
Copy.
No saving required.
Yep, copy.
Dearly love to get a move on Ocon before his tyres are up to temperature. Yuki with the fastest lap, a 1:18.3.
Work on your PU cooling.
Copy.
Oh, we got hit. Got hit by Gasly.
Now, is that the Williams involved?
I know Gasly hit the Williams, not us. That's the collision I heard, and then I just clicked the camera and I saw Gasly right next to us and I thought he'd rear-ended us.
And clearly there.
And that is a penalty for Zhou. Excellent, that's going to take him down a few places.
We can just focus on charging a pack.
Copy.
Let's look after these tyres. Copy.
Let's go recharge on, please. Recharge.
Right, please stay out, Valtteri. Don't box. Thank you.
Take some free air.
Copy. It does look like there could be some rain later on.
There we go. Oscar into peak confidence. But already we are falling behind a bit.
Save fuel.
We had good quali pace, but we just don't seem to have race pace here tonight. Not at the moment, anyway. A little frustrating.
Can we do lift and coast? Copy.
Alright, we've got in the 1 second. Can we stay there? As Magnussen gets past Perez.
Okay, so let's cool the car now.
Copy.
Not quite close enough to throw it up the inside. Let's try and get a little bit of battery. Oscar's starting to close in on Giovinazzi, as he should do, given the state of the tyres. Rain is going to start falling soon, but it's not going to be into territory for a while.
Side ready.
Yep, copy that. Okay, push. Let's go.
Coming.
Push a bit more.
Recharge on, please. Recharge on.
Coming.
Right then, we can take a look now. So here we go, heading into turn one. The opportunity begging to be taken.
Very nice, straightforward move there. Under braking into turn one, and that's the same for Oscar as well. Now we're on the hunt after Porsche with Oscar. Porsche and Albon, both on older medium tyres, hard tyres. Probably got about 10 laps to go until it's into territory.
Overtake is available.
Coming.
And straight up the inside. That's not even going to be a contest.
Let's go recharge on, please. Recharge on.
Coming.
Comfortably through. And that is Mick nicely in the very high confidence now.
We need to focus on the energy now. You've got energy. Pull out to take some air on the straight.
Thought we could maybe sneak a move there. Not quite. We'll charge up for a lap instead.
Back off.
Alright, 3 seconds to Perez, and we are 1.5 seconds a lap faster than him. We're over 2 seconds a lap faster than Magnussen.
Get your head down, you can do this, come on.
It's the Alpines fight. It's not even a fight really. Ocon just goes straight around the inside of him there.
Use energy.
And there we go, around the outside of Albon.
Bring the pack up. Back off now.
Still got 12 minutes until the track is fully damp. That's 1 mil. Crossover will come just a little before that, so we've got maybe 9 minutes left which is about another 7, maybe 8 laps. Is that a problem for Yuki? It is.
This one is involving Yuki Tsunoda. Nothing at this point. Well, you can see the lockup. Now, they did leave it very late.
He kept it out of the barrier. Evening, Mystic.
Let's get him.
Not even close.
Focus on bringing the pack back up.
Now, we should be able to take a look here.
Let's see that
There's
again.
the
Look how
power of gas.
smooth and quick
They
that
decide
was.
to give it a go.
Straight through. Beautiful. Right, what's that yellow flag for? A locket for Stroll behind us.
Now, this was on the straight. And the car fails to respond.
Unusual place to
And they
lock
ended
up.
their own passenger.
Go get him. No energy, bottom of the pack. We need some PU cooling.
Lovely stuff. Back up to 6th place. Mick is now into the DRS with Gasly. Just getting closer. Need that to be about 0.8.
Let's get close. Yeah. Focus forward.
Might be boxing on the next lap. Looks a little early still. Well, we will get up the inside of Gasly here. And we are through on Porsche.
Recharge on.
And now we're through on for sure. That's Mick right on the edge of peak confidence. And cars are boxing. We are going to go one more lap with some of them, but we're going to box Schumacher. Oscar's going to go one more lap.
Let's box now, please. Box now.
Copy box.
Tyre to Inter. Tyre to Inter.
We're boxing this lap.
So this is a crucial stop for Mick.
Box for New Inter.
It's not bad. That's not bad at all. 14th. Just go back. What position were we in? We were in 15th, so we gained a place.
Oscar pit lane.
Box repeat.
Coffee box. Okay, mate, let's roll.
And I think Ocon's made a mistake by staying out.
Okay, recharge on, recharge on.
Copy.
.5. It's not bad,
Quarter one on exit.
but we're in 4th. Whoa! That was close. That was so close. I thought we were going to get clobbered
Back
then.
off now.
Copy.
Congratulations, Mystic. Right, has Ocon been able to pull off something special with that last lap? Oh, it's a bad stop. It wouldn't have mattered now. He's going to lose some places. We're definitely going to get him. He's going to lose out to Porsche and to Tsunoda as well. Everyone has stopped now. Still got DRS.
Just think about looking after this tyre where we need to.
Copy.
Evening, Anthony. Your car is terrible. I know, Anthony. I saw your posts last night. And you were all excited, like 13th. I've got genuine pace. Sorry, actually, we're taking the piss.
Okay, so let's look after these tyres.
Copy.
Okay, recharge on. Good job. Recharge on.
Yeah, copy.
Use energy.
Copy.
Let's try and get after Norris before the DRS goes away, which is going to happen soon. Next lap or so.
No more DRS.
Copy.
Just run out of battery, and that's going to kill my chances of getting the overtake here. Bugger. Right, I've caught Norris.
We can just focus on charging the pack.
Copy.
No, I don't have Sky, so I can't watch the testing as it happens. But I'll read the reports later. We're not going to get the DRS. It's going to go away just as we've got in range.
If you can push a bit harder and try and get up to the
Yeah, it's gone. We missed it.
back off now.
Copy.
No more energy for now.
Yep. Copy.
We're losing pace again. We're in that little period where we struggle.
Okay, we'd like you to.
We're dropping away from Norris again.
Okay, copy.
Mick's dropping off the back of Giovinazzi. Got to watch tyre temps. They are creeping up a little bit. Gio's getting a toe off the back of Perez, which is making it hard for us. I think just getting Mick into the points here is going to be an achievement tonight. Looking a little later for switching back to softs for the dry stint as well. We were initially looking around lap 55. Track's actually now looking like it's going to be this wettest on lap 55. Right, maybe this lap we can try and make a move on Gio.
Okay, well, let's try again.
Nope, not close enough.
Okay, recharge on, recharge on.
Copy.
Let's look after these tyres.
Porsche is doing well, up in 5th place.
So let's lean on these tyres.
Copy.
Need to get past Giovinazzi. I think we're quicker than he is. We need to get into clean air to prove it.
Overtake is available.
Understood.
Also, I want to get out of the dirty air so I'm not overheating these tyres more than I need to.
Pull the car.
Copy.
Come on, this time, this time, this time. Yes, up the inside. There we go.
Recharge back on, please. Recharge on.
Copy.
We're not really closing on Norris, which is a little frustrating. That podium is just tantalizingly close right now, just slightly out of reach.
DRS disabled, DRS disabled.
Copy.
See if we can charge up on the back of Perez here.
Copy.
Again, just nibbling away, a couple of tenths. One thing I will say, Anthony, with regards to ominous pace from the Red Bulls is the same thing I said at the start of the stream. You can't read too much into pre-season testing, especially day one testing. You missed the pit stops. Well, we had a 2.3 second stop. We had a 2.5 second stop, a 2.4 second stop. I'm not sure about the other one because we've done 2 stops so far. We've got another stop coming up though.
Let's go recharge on.
Copy.
Just take it easy on the straight.
Yeah.
All right, we've got a little bit more battery in the car. Let's see if we can get back onto Perez again. Slowly trying to recover from that lockup. Oscar, meanwhile, is definitely starting to put a little bit of pressure on Norris.
Do everything you can, mate.
I think Norris is trying to respond. No, he just had a slow lap.
So use the free air. Copy. Yeah, take it easy. Copy. Big lift now. Copy.
No lunge up the inside this time. Maybe we can get him on the run up to turn 4 though. Nah, he blocked us.
Just keep cruising up to him.
Mick is through.
Use energy. Copy.
Okay, recharge on.
12th place. Right, can we get Oscar pass? Goes for the inside line. Make it stick, make it stick. There you go. Good lad.
Need to focus on getting the pack up. Copy.
Back on the podium. We are definitely pushing our tyres harder than the rest of the field. But we are seeing results. Question is, are we pushing them too hard? They're going to start to fade before the changeover. Hopefully not.
No more DRS.
Not close enough for a lunge into turn 1. But maybe into turn 2.
Okay, mate, and let's cool the car.
Yes, yes. Good lad.
Okay, recharge on.
Now this was at turn 3.
Lovely
And
late
they
little
saw his
move
bike.
there.
The points in touching distance now. They're
Let's go recharge on.
So we're 5 seconds off of Joe. And we've got our driver in peak confidence. Oscar's not far off that. He's holding on nicely to third place right now. And fractionally quicker than Max and Charles Leclerc. There is Max. So Ferrari have recovered quite nicely, considering where they started. Russell now in the points in 9th. Perez still down in 13th, but that's definitely an improvement from where he started. Both the Williams are into the top 10. Both McLarens are in the top 10. Neither Aston in the top 10. They are struggling a little bit at the moment. McLaren are going to outscore us as things stand. But if we can get Mick into the points and that bit closer to Yuki, maybe he can do something when the pits come around at the end of the rain. Looks like Joe has picked his pace up on this lap. That we've just had a really slow lap with Mick.
Let's push, come on.
Oh, 122.1. Yeah, that was definitely a quick lap for Joe. We're not far away from stops again. About 10 laps-ish. Well, I did say, Oscar requires a lot of work in this game. You can get him into a good driver, but it just takes a good 2 or 3 seasons to get him there. Into a decent driver. To get him into a top driver, it's going to take probably another 3 or 4 seasons on top of what we've done so far. And I am breaking away from Norris, but I'm not really closing on the Red Bulls at the moment. We are closing in on Zhou though. Got the gap down by another second again. Russell and Leclerc both had a contract, yeah, but they might not want to sign for you. You've got a better chance of signing Russell, I think, than you have Leclerc. And even he's probably going to be a bit uppity. Confidence starting to just ebb away a little bit because they're not getting in any overtakes. There is Verstappen. Just... no, that's not Verstappen, that's Zhou. That's Verstappen. That gap's staying at around 3 seconds. We're pulling away from Norris, but we're not closing on the Red Bull.
Back off now. Go.
Just take a little bit of heat out of the tyres before we push again.
No saving required.
Yep.
Right, a nice 4-second gap to Albon now. They are closing down Russell and Zhou. Points are definitely available for Mick here.
Push a bit more.
Copy.
Not pushing the battery because I want to try and keep that available for as soon as the track starts drying up. They won't be full, but I want to have at least something to push with. I'll probably charge them up on their in-lap as well, just to give them that a little bit extra. Attack the drying track. See if we can't set a fastest lap. And the gap now under 2 seconds to Zhou. Oscar losing a little bit of ground to Max. Gap's gone back up a bit. Mick is definitely tearing up the tarmac. And I'm having to stifle so many yawns, I'm getting so tired. Minutes till the dry.
All right, let's keep closing up. Great job.
Let's go and get him.
Overtake is available.
Copy.
Right, here we go. Try and get this move done. Get Mick back into peak confidence. Can we get him at turn 2 again?
Okay, so let's cool the car now.
Copy.
Not this lap.
Recharge on.
Copy. Might be able to get him around the outside here. No,
Just covering the line. Just can't get that move done.
Okay, recharge on.
Copy.
Back off now.
Copy.
We've built up a little gap to Norris, and we are within striking distance to Max if we get a good stop.
Rain risk is receding.
Copy.
There is the dry weather warning. There you can see just how much we pushed these tyres.
They're at the peak now.
Copy.
Alright, come on. Come on, dry the race. I want to get those brand new softs on and just try and rip up the tarmac.
Okay, mate, let's keep looking after these tyres.
Copy.
We need to focus on the energy now.
Copy.
Energy's good.
Copy.
Definitely losing some time by doing this. Alright, now a few laps. Track now starting to dry.
As much full throttle as you can.
Yeah, copy.
Bring the pack up.
Yeah, copy.
So weather's moving away.
Copy.
And I want this race to be over now because I am fading fast. Oh dear.
Recharge on.
Copy.
So we've got a little bit of spare fuel to play about with now for when we get the softs. Batteries are just about full. Those gaps that we worked hard to close down have just stretched up a little bit again. The track is getting drier. Down to 1.3. Max with an absolutely flying lap last time out. Am I going early to softs? Well, not too early, but yeah, I want to try and see if we can time this about right. I'm going to be hitting the pits when the track's about 0.9 mil. We're not far away, just a lap or two to go. It's looking like maybe one more lap for Mick, maybe two more for Oscar, given where he is on track. And we've got our first cars breaking cover.
Let's box now, please, box now.
Copy. Box the stop. Feedback on track condition.
Seems to be dry quite quickly.
Now, this is a gamble. Staying out this extra lap.
Norris has stopped. Box.
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 It's very slippery.
Okay.
Oh, beautiful stop. Beautiful stop.
So you should have a clear track on pit exit.
Now, what happened there, Karun?
It's Valtteri Bottas who's pitting. And it's in that moment right there, that things go wrong.
Oscar, put that.
Okay, copy that.
This needs to be good. That's not bad. 2.3. I'll take that.
Watch the pit exit.
Can we get out in front of Norris? Yes, we can.
and energy is available.
Copy.
Perez is still out there. That's a mistake. He should have been in by now. New fastest lap for Charles Leclerc. Now a new fastest lap for Norris. Oh, lovely move to get past Show. And with the DRS active, that sets us up for a lunge on Russell, who does not have DRS. Perez finally gets into the pits, and all his hard work is now undone. Lovely stuff.
Just think about looking after this tyre where we need to.
Up into ninth. Oh, you never told me what you thought of the shout out, by the way, Hedgehog. As Oscar sets a new fastest lap, a 1:16.2.
Focus on the last 6 laps. Focus on bringing the pack back up.
Yeah.
We need to push up, please.
That's good to see. That's good to hear.
Let's keep it up.
Mick now all over the back of Russell,
Okay, let's go.
who managed to sneak back in front of us by the look of it. We have caught Max.
Start in the pack.
Can we get past him?
Five to go.
Copy.
Charles Leclerc is too far ahead, but I would love to beat Max and get second. Ocon with a new fastest lap, a 1:16.1.
Overtake is available.
Copy.
Need to focus on getting the pack up.
Copy.
Energy if you need it.
Yep. Copy.
Lift and coast is required.
Just let Max get away from me there. That was silly.
4 laps to go.
DRS disabled. DRS disabled. Let's go recharge on.
We need to focus on
Back on him now.
Copy.
Mick is just 2.5 seconds away for the battle for 5th. But I don't know if he's got enough to get there.
Use energy.
Yep.
No more energy.
Yep. Copy.
Got a yellow flag.
Just focus on those temps.
Do what you can to keep the tyres cool.
Yep.
We've got a yellow flag here.
That's a spin for Zane Maloney.
Everything's all right here. And the control's lost. Not a mistake they'll want to make again.
Evening, Packins.
Do with bringing them down slightly if we can.
Well, you arrived just in time to see me overtake Max for 2nd place.
Lift and coast.
Copy.
Right, can we interject ourselves into that battle for 5th? It's so hectic in front, look.
No more overtake.
Copy.
2 to go.
Copy.
Okay, mate. No more lift and coast needed.
This is where we ran out of fuel with Oscar last year, if memory serves.
Bit of lift and coast where you can.
Maybe it's because I speak in a normal kind of cadence. Got a little bit of a deep voice. You don't hear me all, you know, hyper and screaming like a lot of YouTubers tend to do. It's not to say I don't get a little excitable every now and again, but not my style.
Yep.
This will be the last lap. Use energy.
Copy.
You don't remember any F-bombs this stream? Well, I don't think there've been any, but also, how would you know? You've been asleep.